so African shamanism can teach us how to reconnect with our bones, how to reconnect with our ancestors. And the way we do that is by saying our names. So I always teach people to say their names first. My name is, and I honor and praise my bloodline down my mother's side. I honor and praise the bloodline down my father's side. And by doing that, you start to enliven and energize on a cellular level your lineage or blood lineage down your mother's side and down your father's side. So what you start to do on a cellular level is you start to help heal the split between the male and female lines. Because as human beings, the first split we have as human beings, the first disconnection that we have is the disconnection between man and woman, male and female. So by honoring and praising your mother's line and naming it, and then honoring and praising your father's line, you start to heal that split between the male and female. And it's also important when you pray and you honor and praise in this particular way, it's very important that these prayers are vocalized, that you say them out loud. And it's very important that you have a candle, like a white candle, like over here, and that you have some smoke. Smoke is a good way to pray, in a certain sense. So, honoring the ancestors, honoring our mother's and father's lines, helps us to get a stronger sense of direction, a stronger sense of who we are. So, my feeling in bringing African shamanism, or you could say Sangoma medicine, to the West came many years ago when I was still training in the Eastern Cape in South Africa. And I remember doing a traditional ceremony and going very deep into trance. And in South Africa, we go into trance through playing the drum. Otiko wam wam wam, otiko wam wam wam, otiko wam wam wam, otiko wam, otiko wam, otiko wam wam, otiko wam. See? So I went deep into trance. I was training. We were all dancing together. All the sangomas were moving around me in a circle. And when you're going into trance, it's not like leaving your body or going on a head trip. A lot of people seem to think. You have your eyes open and you're dancing, basically dancing into the other world. And we go through a lot of pain when we're dancing like this because our heartbeat goes to maybe 200 beats a minute. And it's physically very, very tiring. And we keep our eyes open. And the songs and rhythms hold us. And we rest back into the songs and rhythms. So I did this and I went into a very deep place. And then everything became calm and very quiet. And this voice said to me, on the wind, it said to me, treat the Xhosa people who are training you with utmost respect and look after them, treat them well, and one day we're going to call on you to take these ancient teachings of connecting with ancestors. We're going to call on you to bring these ancient teachings to the West, to your blood people. Now my blood people are Irish and English. So I heard this and it was very, very strong. And I came out of the trance and a friend of mine, one of my Xhosa colleagues, as I came out of the trance state, she came and she gave me this beautiful stick with beads wrapped around it as a gift. She gave it to me. It was a very beautiful moment. And then after that, this man came running towards me, and he had tears in his eyes. And he said to me, "Ndiyabulela cingo lendaba, kudala ndacinga abulungu abanayo ngumoya. Kodwa namhlanje ndiyabulela uThixo wami nginceda mna kuvula apha. Ndiyabulela cingo lendaba, Nkosi kakhulu." So he said to me in English, he didn't speak English, he spoke Xhosa, and he said to me, "For a long time, I thought that the white people didn't have spirit. But today, I thank the Great Spirit for opening my eyes, because through you, I see that white people do have spirit, and something in my heart is opened. And I thank you, Ndaba, and I thank the Great Spirit of Tikwa for helping to open my heart and open my eyes." And he came to me, and he grabbed my hands, and he kissed my hands, and the tears were flooding down his face onto my hands. And it was a very moving moment, because I've been trained in post-apartheid South Africa, in the Eastern Cape, and apartheid only finished maybe 4 years when I started my training, and I'm the only, at that stage I was the only white man in that whole area who was training. And this man was so moved because there'd been terrible atrocities in the Eastern Cape committed by white people, by colonizers, by imperialists, by soldiers, and the people have been treated very, very badly. So I see part of my job as being a job of reconciliation and helping to bring dignity to my people, my adopted family, the Xhosa family. And as I'm bringing dignity to my teacher and her family and her clan and tribe, so I'm also bringing dignity back to my own bloodline, who are Irish and English, because atrocities only happen through ignorance. There's very, very few people in this world who would go and take from someone else and commit atrocity. It's mostly committed through ignorance. So anyway, so this beautiful Xhosa friend of mine who kissed my hands, he is known as a prophet. So he recognized the deep state of trance that I went into, and he recognized the spirit going through me. So then when I finished my training in 2007, I again received visions and dreams, and then I was invited over to England to bring the teachings of the Amakrika, the Xhosa Sangoma people. And that's how I started my journey of bringing African spirituality, or Xhosa medicine, Xhosa Sangoma medicine, to England. And in terms of America, I received a number of dreams about bringing the medicine over to America. And those dreams would come in all different forms. And in the beginning, the dreams came in the form of the black bear. Now, as many people know in North America, the black bear is synonymous with healing. So I had these dreams, and I didn't know what they meant. And I came over to America, and I met up with a Cherokee medicine man, and I spoke to him, and I shared with him my dreams about the black bear. And he was very quiet, and he said to me, "I am from the Bear Clan, and we are herbalists. And the black bear is synonymous with herbs and healing, and is one of the most ancient of the bears." So he gave me herbs, and he taught me about how to use some of these herbs, and I did that. And I've been coming to America now for the last 3 years, helping people with dreaming and helping people to reconnect with their ancestors. So I'd like to, on that note, just introduce to you a couple of my friends. A lovely friend here, Ben McManus, from Yale University. Hi, Ben. And Kathy Tao from Brooklyn. Hi, Kathy.
Hi.
So my friends are going to ask a couple of questions, and I hope that that the audience will find these questions useful for their own practice.